na kwabna freedom shas yes me media juma ana me papa tu me for say me swa no na nkopese me disofo.
Oh, okay.
Kwabna wuti
me tie pa
na wa hu sa sofodie no baabi a mekeka kɔ no de enya amaso. In fact method the sofo na opese me be
Konkron.
From that moment ana me hu say adwuma bi a meye bi anso ye nyame adwuma regardless of the fact say me nyina puppet so. Enti I vow to myself say adwuma we ya ye no we will not malign anybody.
Malign here bro focus. I say yen shada enka bibi enfan
to time enye no kre. Exactly. Enti yaka say ye hu nkran say ade ne ye no kra ye beka say ye no kre. Say enye no kre nso a ye beka magana fo ne timamufo nyina na hu say enye no kre. At the end of the day no so obeku ye ne yakuye. You see, committee way first of all, they did a very bad job. Yeah, we are Ghana and you know what? I say committee way reporter, what they buy and run. They did a very bad job, and I'll prove to you. And pay say committee way a transfer the Ghana for. As simple as that. I have intercepted documents, okay, and I have as well intercepted the details of health information management systems. Onua. Committee nika say wamu yi ababa wane ho report e de ba ya wamu the findings no e de come report no some management system na wamu call so na no records e wasu nyina no anopai yensempa yenso ya intercept it. And we will put it on the screen. It is a wotie radio now. Just come on Facebook because we need to tell ourselves the truth. Yeah, I have told you, say BBC or my way more. It is not about the NPP, it is not about the NDC. The politicization of Enyema who do in this country will collapse this country once and for all. Na ye nyina adakro, yabeda sorry no ni agye yani so. Edi entia asemwasi in the heat of the event, Obia Canadian. Na minister setting up committee. Say committee no enkonko ye adwuma. Then committee na adwuma na womo ye no. Okay? They decide say womo be ye pick and choose. Enti health information management system na committee no person womo me tia say they went on it and then they intercepted some records based on the report and complaints. Na lady no ayese rough air sorting. For that reason no when you dislocation of the arm. Okay? Now I am proving to Ghanaians this morning say committee where your minister ne setting and one more course our system this no information and what's our system this no dear one more pen one more to see and one day your report. And the true evidence of the health information management system no ekaye doctors are examine nurse no ekaye nyina no and then nyina na committee ne dem aye. Now I ask myself say why do we do this to ourselves as a country? For the purposes of said political points. Yes, sir. And for how long are we going to do this? Because it looks as if say issue ba yempesi yebe resolve the issue no. But we are rather in a hurry say you better politicize the issue no, not the substance of the issue no near giant near the atuho. And the problem no will keep compounding because yentimin solve it because nipa kra ye wamuso mukoye hwemono sa nipa ku ahodo na so nka no kre. And that is the country we live in. And first of all, say who tie me already on so come on Facebook. I have posted on the Facebook, Onua 95.1 Facebook page, you know. The police reports first of all, the Rich Police Post. Reporter nurse, you know, reporter nurse, you know, on the very first day, our course said, make an official complaint. Report ni wie, you know. Okay? And police no recommending say based on the reporter ababa wani diabano as I said doctors medical examination and through the medical examination no you bet me what we call the medical reports. This is the police report now requesting for a medical attention say doctors better me examine nurse, you know. Then upon the examination, no, doctors no will write back to the police their report of a nearma woman ehu ye. Okay? And the medical officers report. Now, one Casabra Facebook, number case our medical report with a and yes, social media jandam. Ana enya mi yen this ni na mi yen pipini ana me ye politics ana me fa ha na me kosi ha. Okay? And this is the reporter. Medical officers are examine ababa wano edema police for na no ne dia to Facebook no so sesi ya. Then upon this particular report, na SSS lady no essence call back to Ridge Hospital. Na o seeking medical attention because based on this examination, no, what it tells you clearly, no, and it said Bibia so for that reason, no, lady no here medical attention and medical care. And that Ghana Nibia said nurse no on Kanokre. Ube who on Facebook no yes yo what okita NPP flag. Now the reason is that you perceive politicizing Bibia near quiet to say Ababa wane kasa na walk and we NPP ni enti for that reason no on pen this ya biasem enti enye no krese obedient nsake kan. We are liars, we are a bunch of disgraceful people in this country. Yen kanokre, yen penokraker. But what you don't know, no, and say whether NPP or NDC, the same hospital no na we yaria obekom. And now it is somebody else. Or China ebeyewo. And that is the truth. That is the basic thing. Blah, blah, blah. Now, after this medical report, I am taking you back to the health information management system of the Ridge Hospital. Now, report here committee ye. The doctors are one more a share nurse, you know. In the first instance, I am putting it on record. Say committee Nejuma one more year, you know. They did not interview those doctors. The medical doctors are one more can share baba wado ye nurse na. All complaints are rough about hospital or the Nensaki Kano. No. Doctors, you know, they did not interview them. The committee did not invite those doctors to give the account of a Niema. Woman's examination, no, examine a baba one yet. They didn't call them, they didn't invite them. And see, how do you conclude this? And ya no crack, so be inside Kika will be, and ya no crack, send no be near fracture, and ya no crack, send no be near dislocation. How do you conclude on that? At the point where you are doing pick and choose, Nipa won't pass it or favor no kawasa mano. One only mom now calling chance who baby son as him. Now, Kwame, for health information management system, no records no photos. Wait, a bema the time, a bema the dates, a bema doctor near no one shall baba one at the time I yaka was him. And then clearly you will see the unfolding stories on day-to-day basis. There be a woman baba when you be a reporter, doctors no extra through the health information management system. Science information management system, Kroyana, committee members, no person who say, girl no unfair video evidence be a to back his claim, say, Rafa the Nensake Kano. For that reason, no, they went on to the information system and then they realized that based on the complaints, a girl no at the bar, you know, doctors no aheno. One more here, one more man pain relievers. One more man psychologist, one psycho, because of the incident I see, which is not true. Kwame, fa records ne to so mame. Harry, manin fa records ne to so mame ni enko yedim. So this is the country we live in, and you ask yourself, say, DNTia, and Niema SSACC in this man. I will not tell you my source, but this is on the 24th of August. The last one, Debbie Kwame Yan started from the 18th. The very first date, I lady no Echo Hospital ho. Na Yemra on the 19th. Na in sequential order, Yema date. Why do we do this to ourselves? We are a disgraceful nation. The public servant, the people we are entrusted with our power, they don't respect us because every day, every time they are lying to us in our faces. And yet, what GP? They think say your politics. So they play with human lives. Thinking say human lives, no, it does not matter because of what we said politics are what we ain't. But we do not care about it. Yeah, and fire. We will tell you the truth. After you have been exposed, you will know, say you have been exposed. Why do we do this to ourselves? Yes, Kwame Mesimba mi dates ahodo no. From the 18th to the 19th. Eba besi 24th. Okay, all the records are there. Media said the motion na mo fe no ntoto so. And you be reading doctor by doctor. Henry, just come inside and then read it. Who read your screen this one here what the doctors are saying. Why do we do this to ourselves? So you come to the 19th August. Okay? Dr. and Mensa Bafwo, okay? Kofo is the doctor was share lady no in a consultation room on the 19th day of August. Lady no a reporting case no on the 18th. Now come me pay 18th now Zania by 19th. Now you look at the reviewer, doctor, okay? And Mensa Kofo Edema lady no at the time of our hospital on the 19th of August. And this is the information management system. One more system there did that one more computer national committee ni say one more course. So for that reason, no, one more who be was so. These are the sequential order in terms of consultation and doctors, no, in their consulting rooms. Any one more sema, one more kayen. This is what. I mean, why do we do this to ourselves as a country? Say BBC instead of say you best share adieno objectively. Na ye politics efrim na problem tia enam so ma de ani see ye no yetimi a resolve no. No, we do not care about that. Eno ne mfa ye ho. All we care about, you know, and it's I mean, ye ma de ani nyesa. So you come to the 20th. So what about Facebook? You see it for yourself and then you read it for yourself. Over 20th of August. The clinical psychologist on also share ababa one on the 20th of August. Clinical psychologist, you know, Ninsema Waka in the consultation room. I don't need to show Facebook. And the committee now, one more tina senua, one more beka say there is no dislocation, there is no fracture. No, I mean, how did the committee arrive at getting some of these things? Why do we lie to ourselves in this manner?
Onua FM 95.1.
Yadwene mu ho samwa manu tua. Onua FM 95.1. Yadwene mu ho kan.
This is it. On the 20th of August. And only the idea to us about. Now, the clinical psychologist, you know, and sequential order. Basic examination, our and near or reveal and in some of who yenano. The same management system now, committee is a one course one who an indication of fracture or dislocation of a bone, no, the same thing. And a clinical psychologist, no, air cardiologist is here. Now, yanko the 24th or 22nd. Now, share the subzology. Baby, doctors no mass term no. Now, define this term no. Now, you know come now you miss say what does that particular term no in medical terminology? A DNA term no actually the term our doctors now kasa use. So on the 24th of August 2025 at 5:38 p.m. Okay, Dr. Esther Sadiku is the one or examine Ababa Wano on the 24th of August. Okay, we was reviewed by what orthopediatrics, the team as at the time through 23rd August, Eddie Babesi the 24th day of August, and Yema Wamuhuye. Now, also being managed as a case of what? Henry Bekai our term now what the mommy. Now you more term than you define this term. Now you can come out here for Nanka Senti.
Over 24th, Dr. Esther Sadiku. Over down 23rd.
This is a medical doctor or Shababa one on 23rd and 24th. The review our debate.
Also review by the orthopedics team. Rejoice Bote, 28 female. Now Oba being managed as a case of subluxation of the right shoulder. Currently on tab wabobo bonra or daso. Inti o yeshe subluxation na. If I can get
define medical terminology, define my. This is the same health information management system. The same system now committee ni course wa. One more for the person more for the free. So the same system now we records we with time and doctors are one more here baba one at each point in time.
Enti yeka a subluxation or say an incomplete or partial dislocation of a joint or organ. Inti dia all trying to say
kind of be
yeka subluxation yes an incomplete or partial dislocation of a joint or organ. Inti say joint
I mean kind Google there men so me wo ha dan to aso na we are no watch them or say in medical terminology or say okay. Subluxation refers to a partial or incomplete dislocation of a joint, okay, where the bones still touches each other, but are not in their normal alignment, okay, unless a complete dislocation where the bones are no longer touching each other, okay. Subluxation involves a minor disruption where the joint surfaces, okay, are distorted, though partially contact may be maintained. This condition can be a transient event where the joint returns to its normal position spontaneously. I don't know what you're saying.
No, bro, the all can say, on say, nipa yam bones, no, a biwa, and yet, and twice tintin, there's a joint, a quindum, na say, a shift here, yes, there is subluxation. If it deviates from the normal, yes, there is subluxation. Now, a bit me see, Wambra
95.1
BB and yeah, a bit me see the dada. Young can say it can happen before a certain incident, or a certain incident can trigger
for that to happen.
Yes, for that to happen.
Bones, you know. Dislocated, but and dislocated complete. Okay.
Ebet me si wambra. One kasa wonye bibi serious bi anti man for example. Eya obi si o madam konso. Wo sorry na wo kon aye say wo kon ya wo ya bibi. Eya subluxation because wo kon no the vertebra no a bones na esisi so no are shifted from the normal position. And normally subluxation be ade little painful sensation at the back. Eya kitwe bitimi de ba. Enti yase ababa your case we report or come aye any x-ray nyoma ya no ye treat no say subluxation.
Okay.
Sana conclusion on about so
say
o treat case no say subluxation.
Good. Yes. Now me concern me say lady no call hospital on the 18th of August, right? Sequentially on the 18th, on the 19th, on the 20th, 23rd, and 24th. Say what share eniema ye dia to Facebook no so doctors ni hwe ni bia wo mo de omo review ye dey.
Of course.
Ye be cannot yes. Doctor bia and particularly no enye doctor ba ko pe ana ye dey.
No. Different doctors.
Enye doctor ba ko pe because at any point in time shift system necessary. Doctor for front e be take over. No wa hwe no. Now I report it on the current stage ne recovery na timi aye dey. Etimi
ekodu.
Okay? Enti ye sa niema we nyina awie. Na Dr. Esther, Sadiku, right?
Yeah, Esther Sadiku.
Dr. Esther Sadiku at 4 minutes after 10, okay? A report is a case now, and what no say no. Ababa Wano is being managed with the case of what?
Subluxation.
Now, what is the committee telling us? Now, this is the same system. Committee ni call so wa muko yi di on person wo mu. Why do we do this to ourselves and lie to ourselves? Why?
Wouldn't be a mehu a report, men can say intercepted document. Wouldn't be a mehu. I'm going through the document. Na date a mehu 19 waha. I want to go through it. Mihu 19, mihu 19, mihu 20th waha. I could also see 23rd, 22nd, mihu 24th waha say.
So a day by day basis, right?
But there's something striking me waha say. See, I believe either the committee, Nanka say, or visiting all the doctors. Do you know the reason I
doctors one consult you
reason because 19th there's 19th consultation observation.
Yes.
Client was found to be asleep on the bed with a hand in a sling. Hence, consultation did not take place. Plan to see client tomorrow.
Okay. One asked you, yes, right?
To see client tomorrow.
Okay.
Now, Omo Asha Dr. Jennifer Esiniwa Obobia no on the 19th.
At now, what time? I know the time now there.
On the 19th, time near 10:05. 10:05 or 10:05. Now we on some of the say tenderness of palpation of the AS tenon and way medical test, but over down one or say the import ploy contusion secondary to assault. Assault plan. Assault. Into Eden obey. Or say Omunko Tragel.
The same system, no baby, a committee in the form of report in free. And I'm telling you, sir, we have also intercepted information from that same system now committee in the core. Yeah, one more to sue the person much.
And he has also tenderness and palpitation and pain with shoulder abduction and rotation are symptoms common to several conditions. And he Sadiana doctor trail one.
Yes.
Nature Ababa one or Shannon. No. We show indications and he showed a new way. No.
Yes.
A more regional pain womb. And he a doctor and cancer obey. That's what the doctor said.
Okay.
Or see plan to do CXR shoulder X-ray.
Okay.
Now shoulder X-ray no one was scapula.
Okay.
Ne scapula
shoulder no.
Ne say no.
Joint no. Baby and Cassia me no no.
Right. No ne scapula no. Now, an X-ray of the left forearm to be seen by doctor inti ne hase no so omonye X-ray ho.
Okay.
The reason I make say committee no, I don't know if omoye interviews ni nyina no omo draw sa conclusion. What your conclusion at this doctor or yes a draw ya or say who read ya after planning no, that's what the doctor says. Now what type way the ama doctor ediku no.
Okay.
Because omo ni X-ray and omo
report e wo ho no.
Omo ni X-ray into omo di abra omo aba say yenyema omo.
Okay.
Into doctor Jennifer ya obobia na oye omo ye say X-ray no. And omo type the findings omo de comma doctor
X-ray no said
ediku.
Because ono na be duty nurse after Dr. Jennifer, right?
Or say X-ray review. No fracture or dislocation noted. Plan. Give and watch and nyoma yen fama no. Enti wo hwe eye 19th na. Doctor na o hwe ababa awia no.
Onua FM 95.1.
Oma ye na X-ray no.
Yes.
Watchre wom. And this is the same weather a what committee no report no.
Exactly.
Say there is there is no dislocation
or fracture. Okay.
But you are raising a point. You are raising a point on 24th,
beginning 23rd, the crowd. 23rd now. No about 24th, no.
Yes.
Yes.
23rd and crowd. Was it review? Is it review by the orthopedics?
Yes, by the orthopedics. Orthopedics in the or year, right?
Orthopedics no actually say case we almost managing as a stabilization of the right shoulder.
Okay. So now, from 19th, now 23rd, right?
Yes.
Orthopedics, Abema, one also the examination. Now this is what the orthopedics is saying.
20, another 24th. I want to check 24th.
Onua FM 95.1.
I've seen 20 review, 25th review
yes.
by the orthopedics. Still, almost it's being managed as a case of stabilization on the right shoulder.
And the question I'm asking is that the entire committee no core system ways information a woman epe the omo penny mom coach you see the bay report.
Yansha physiotherapy in some physiotherapy. Physiotherapist no kan. Michael Akofo. Also, patient was met sitting on a chair at her bedside.
95.1.
She was alert and responsive. Muscle tone and bulk normal and intact. Sensational, intact. There is pain upon palpation and mobility
Okay.
at the right shoulder.
Okay.
It is a moving in sana pains womb. Where they are
Orthopedics, no?
physiotherapist no
Physiotherapist, okay.
Now room assessment or say shoulder abduction limited. Shoulder abduction limited. Shoulder flexion limited.
Okay. So what it means is say you fa won sabenkum no ansa ana won sanifa no. Say wo peja won sa no wa beti no how flexible is it? Okay?
And yet there is a set there's no 100% movement men kind of say
yes.
Limited.
They said you will bet me move you.
Some median 100%. Unlimited. Men median on median unlimited. On but on median yes limited.
Limited.
That is
report to the one year report no.
Let's
the
take
same management system now.
Let's take
the same management system the actual records no so day by day.
The clinical psychologist on also the kind appearance client was dressed appropriately for her situation. Behavior client maintained eye contact through the consultation. Attitude client was cooperative and open.
Okay.
Level of consciousness client was alert during the session. Orientation client was oriented to place person event and situation. Speech and language normal soft and clear with good articulation. Mood client feels good because she is what because she's orientation client was okay because
95.1.
Come project into screen.
Screens but
so I mean the bottom line is on daily basis account
Do you know what I pick from this?
Why didn't the committee give us a vivid account based on different doctors and here baba one okay? Reviews are one more year day, one more my. That is my first question I'm asking. The second question here say okay, committee in the core system ways they decided to pick and choose on the 19th review our doctor near day. Meanwhile, no, and 28, and no more report no by Andra. Okay, even on the 24th and the 25th of August, there was a doctor now will treat you Baba one. Why is it that all those reviews are missing in the report and the conclusion therefore and they say Ababa one there was no fracture, there was no dislocation? Why?
You know, I don't want to speak for the committee, and I would not be the one to speak for them. But analyzing the intercepted document, I feel the committee should have done more. But them not doing more stems from the fact that the notion and a war public domain was that Ninsemebu. And once the extra report told them that Ninsemebu, that was all the committee
they wanted.
That is all the committee wanted to do. Yes, and came to conclusion.
Okay. My offensive